Hi everyone, it's Sharon here. I'm back with another spell blogger project for Spellbinders, and today I'm going to make some really cute cards using the Ella-Fant die set. This is part of the Little Red Wagon series by Debi Adams. Really sweet designs. And I'm teaming this with this hemstitch rectangle set, which is by Becca Feakin. I've die cut already from some pale blue and pale pink. It's got a little heart design, actually, pattern paper, so that I can make a boy card and a girl card. I thought it'd be nice to do one of each. So I've mounted those straight directly onto my card front, and then I'm going to, the next size down, I'm going to cut from white card so that I've got a little rectangle to put the elephant onto. And before I add those to the cards, I'm going to quickly stamp a sentiment on. I'm using this set from Reverse Confetti. There's a sentiment here that says "Hello baby." I thought that would be nice. And I thought rather than use black ink, I'm going to use vintage sepia VersaFine ink. I thought brown would look a bit nicer with the pastel colours than black. So I've stamped the sentiments, and I've added both of those white rectangles onto the card front with foam pads. So now I'm ready to die cut the elephant elements. I'm using Simon Says Stamp Smoke cardstock for this. It's quite a nice, fairly light grey. Once I've die cut them all, I'm going to run just the elephant heads back through, because there's some embossing detail on those dies. The eyes, and there's some like the little lines on the trunk are embossed. So I need to run those back through just to make sure that the embossing shows nicely. So I'll pop them back on my platform, and then I'll use the tan mat and the purple embossing plate to just pop them back through. And then the details show nicely. You might not be able to see it very well on camera, but it's very sweet. And then I'm going to also die cut the water splash. I'll just pop those on my main attraction so I don't lose them. Oh, before I do the water splash, I need to cut another body, because the body is the same for both elephants. So I need two of those. Now I'll do the water splash. The card I'm using for this is also Simon Says Stamp. I think this one is Surf Blue. So that's all my elements ready. I can start to work out the placement on the cards. And as I said, one of the elephants will be sideways on and one's forward facing. So this is the sideways on elephant. I'm just working out how much space I need before I glue anything down. And then the forward facing one is very simple, because it's just the body and the head. They look really sweet, so now I can just start to glue them all together. And I'm just using PVA glue to stick all these pieces down. You can use any sort of glue for this, really. Just a few dots is all you need. And then I've got the little water splash, which is really sweet, and the tail. The tail you could put kind of facing down or up, really, and you could use the tail on the other one as well if you want. You could have it sort of sticking out to one side, but I've chosen to leave it off. And it's at this point I've realised that I've forgotten his ear, but I'll come back to that at the end. So I'll just put the other elephant together, and again I'm using PVA glue for the body, but for the head on this one I'm going to add a foam pad, because I thought it'd be quite nice to have a bit of dimension to that one. I'll pop that on, and then I'll quickly die cut another ear. So that's my extra ear. And again, I'm just going to fix that with PVA glue. So that's the elephant's all complete, and now it's just some finishing touches. For the elephant on the pink card, I'm adding a little googly eye. and I'll attach that with Ranger Multi Medium in the matte finish. You can't go wrong with a googly eye on a little character, I don't think. So that's that card. And for the other card, I'm going to use a Jelly Roll pen, black. It gives nice shiny black eyes. And then I'm also adding just a few drops of the Nouveau Crystal. These are the glitter drops I've got here. There's a bit of glitter in these blue ones. And then if you flick underneath, it just helps to round the tops off of the drops. And then one last thing, I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to the water, just to give that a bit of shimmer and make it look like water, really. And that's these two cards finished. I can't wait to give one of them to my friend at work. I'll put details in the description box of YouTube of all the products that I've used, so if you're interested in getting any of these dyes or other elements, you can just have a look at the list there and click straight through to the products. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.